Hi, friends. I'm Maria LiPuma, and I've been talking about three common triggers that often drive addictive behaviors. In my last video, I talked about how stress often drives us to addictive behaviors, whether that's food or shopping or scrolling or substances. We often will turn to those behaviors in order to alleviate the stress. In today's video, I'm talking about another trigger, which is loneliness. Loneliness will often drive us to look outside of ourselves, to fill that loneliness, to fill that void. And then we turn to addictive behaviors, again, whether it's scrolling, shopping, using substances, alcohol, drugs, compulsive eating, binge eating. All of those are symptoms of trying to fill a void. And loneliness is one of the voids that we try to fill. So we want to get to the root, and the root is addressing the loneliness. In today's video, we're going to do some tapping on how we can begin to address the loneliness as we make connection to ourself and we allow ourselves to even feel the loneliness rather than having to medicate it away. We are more in control of our behaviors. So if you find yourself turning to addictive behaviors, whatever they are, and you are avoiding loneliness, then I invite you to tap along with me. Even though I've been attempting to avoid this deep feeling of loneliness within me by turning to addictive behaviors, today I choose to love, honor, and accept myself with compassion. Even though I've been wanting to avoid this feeling of loneliness, and so I've turned to addictive behaviors. Today, I choose to love, honor, and forgive myself. Even though I have this feeling of deep loneliness, and I've been attempting to turn to addictive behaviors to alleviate the loneliness. Today, I choose to love, honor, and forgive myself. And take a deep breath in and let it go. Maybe tuning into a time when you saw yourself turning to a behavior in order to avoid the loneliness. Or maybe you're not even aware that beyond the behavior is this deep need for connection. Just be curious about it, release the judgment, and we'll start to shake things up a bit so that we can get to the core. Even though I've been avoiding this feeling of loneliness and turning to addictive behaviors, I accept myself with love and compassion. Even though I've developed this habit of avoiding the loneliness, today I'm choosing to accept myself with love and compassion. Even though I've been avoiding this feeling of loneliness by turning to addictive behaviors, today I choose to love, honor, and forgive myself. Today I can allow myself to feel the loneliness. It's not going to harm me to feel my feelings. Today I choose to embrace myself with love and compassion, especially when I'm feeling lonely. And even though I have moments when I'm feeling a deep loneliness, turning to substances is not going to truly nourish and help me feel connected. Even though this deep void of loneliness has been driving addictive patterns, today I'm choosing to approach it in a way that's more satisfying and gratifying. This deep feeling of loneliness, I'm longing for connection. Today I can connect to myself, embrace myself with compassion, and acknowledge that there is a need for connection. And even though up until now I've been avoiding this feeling, it's safe to feel the loneliness. It's safe to hold a loving space for myself, to connect to myself, and find healthier, more sustainable ways of filling that loneliness. Maybe I can connect to nature or a loving pet, or maybe even some safe people, to ask for a hug, to hug and embrace myself. And even though up until now, I've been turning to addictive behaviors to avoid this loneliness, today I can choose to acknowledge it, accept it, and allow it with compassion. I can hold myself in a loving space and feel my feelings, and have compassion for myself when I'm feeling lonely. And maybe even take some actions to fill that void in a way that will truly nourish and nurture me. Today, I'm choosing a different way, a way that will truly nourish my body, my mind, and my spirit. Today, I can choose to feel all of my feelings, even the loneliness. I can hold a loving space for myself and find creative ways of filling myself up with things that truly nourish and nurture me. And I'm grateful and appreciative that I'm taking the time today to heal my relationship with myself, with behaviors, and with the feelings that arise as I uncover the roots of what's been driving addictive behaviors. I'm grateful and appreciative that I'm making the time to take a path that's more loving and sustainable, that honors my body, my mind, and my spirit. I'm worthy and deserving of freedom, of health, of wholeness, and well-being. Bring your hands to your heart and take a deep breath in and let it go. Remember, you are not broken. You do not need to be fixed. Your health and your happiness matter. And as we start to unravel the root causes that have driven you to addictive behaviors, you can be finally free. I hope this helped. And if you enjoyed this video, if it helped you, if you know someone who can use this, You can go ahead and give it a like. You can share it if appropriate, and even leave a comment for me. If you want some personal work done, go ahead and reach out. There's a free consultation to see if we're a good match. Your health and your happiness always matter. And as always, take good care of yourself. Bye now.